there was a meeting of the 24 players on the football team that make up our leadership council. I'm not part of the council, so I had really no say in the vote, and I didn't know what was being spoken in the meeting. But they voted as a majority to have the team as a whole take a knee during the coin toss and stand for the anthem. And I knew the consequences of the whole ordeal. I knew that if I would take a knee, it was a good chance I would be kicked off. But I thought, thought long and hard about it, and I asked my parents, what should I do? Should I do this or should I not do this? But at the end of the day, it came to my mind that you gotta fight for what you believe in. You gotta stand for what you believe in. And if I just did it for one game and didn't do it again, that would just be wrong of me personally. And I didn't like the whole taking a knee during the coin toss. I just thought it defeated the whole purpose of kneeing for the anthem. I get the whole team unity thing, but at the end of the day, I also thought we should allow to be individuals and express ourselves in our own way. The week before, I was watching NFL football, and I happened to see some of the remarks by President Trump about regarding NFL players taking a knee during the anthem, and he said that they should be fired, they should be kicked off, and things like that. I already knew it was an issue with all the racial and social injustice and police brutality among African Americans and things like that. But when I heard the president say something about it, and it was very negative, it just kind of struck a nerve with me, and it made me think, if this is how the president feels, then I definitely have to take a knee and protest this. I respect everybody's opinion, everybody's belief. That's why we live in America. That's our First Amendment right. But also my response to them would be, I never did to disrespect the country or disrespect the military at all, because even I have military veterans in my family. My grandfather served in the Vietnam War, had an uncle who served in the Iraq War. So it was nothing against the military, no disrespect to the country. I just wanted to silently and peacefully protest all the injustices that were going on in the country and bring a discussion to the situation. In a perfect world, I would just want to see everybody treated equally, everybody get fair punishment no matter what happens, no one being discriminated against because of their race, their gender, sexual orientation, whatever that may be. I know it's going to be a long way coming, but I feel as though if we keep fighting, keep having discussions about this, that one day it'll eventually turn around. It has been pretty much hectic since it was on the news. Gotten a lot of messages. Surprisingly, to my shock, it's been mostly positive. It was going to be some negatives in there, which I expected. A couple people reached out to me, just saying the support. I know Albright faculty, they all reached out to me, showing their support. And that just resonated with me and made me feel more comfortable about the whole situation. They handled it to me very professionally. They sat me down one-on-one. Coach talked to me, told me the whole situation. Said, we have to let you go because of what you did. And I understood. I knew it was a risk. And, I have the most respect for Coach. He's a great coach. One of the best coaches that Albright's ever seen. It's a great program. But, at the end of the day, I had to do what I thought was right. I don't regret what I did. If I had to do it again, I would probably make the same decision. In my life, there was a couple incidences. A few actually happened on the football field where racial slurs were thrown my way, just I guess as a scare tactic. I have been discriminated against here in Reading, in Florida, just because of the color of my skin, and sometimes the way I dress, they look at me differently. but overall, I think I have gotten the sweet end of it. I haven't gotten as much as I probably could have gotten. Yeah, I definitely think it gives me a different perspective because as black males and African Americans in general, like, we actually go through these issues, and it's nothing against the white population in America, but sometimes they don't, sometimes you don't know how it feels to be somebody unless you're actually looking at it from their perspective. So I would say it definitely plays a role in this whole situation. I plan to transfer out, not because of what's happening now. I mean, I had this plan for a month or so now, just because I don't know, I'm not feeling it here at Albright at certain times, so just thought about going back home and going to college there. No, I'm not angry at the college. I mean, they made the decision. I cooperated with the decision, and at the end of the day, I'm still a student here. Still have to go to class, so I just wish to, finish out the semester strong and get my good grades. And I felt like when President Trump said those remarks that he did, especially on national TV, it just was like a shot through the heart. Like, if that's how the president really feels about our minority groups and everything like that, then I felt like we should all come together, black, white, and different, and stand united and protest what he has to say.